Hey everyone, welcome back to Hit Wicket. In today's video, we will be doing a Champions Trophy squad preview for Team India. We have already done Team Australia. You can check that link out above. So now we're on to Team India. Their squad it looks quite similar-ish to the 2023 World Cup squad. They got to the final and was a very strong team. I guess looking at their likely XI, I think up the top it will still stick with Rohit Sharma as captain, and then Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli. Number 4, I'm not sure. It's probably going to be maybe a toss-up between Shreyas Iyer and and KL Rahul, because I was looking through the balance of their squad. I'm not sure if they can pick both of them and punt and only 5 bowlers, because none of those top 6 bowl. So that's what. Yeah, I mean, what do you think of that team balance?
I think they probably would need to carry an extra bowler. Usually, teams prefer to go with 6, and I think India's similar, especially because none of the top 6 do bowl.
Yeah,
I have a good feeling they probably will go with the extra bowler, and that makes sense for them too. But then again, with Bumrah on their side, never know. Maybe they are confident with 5 bowlers.
that's true.
But
Shami,
but I think they probably will go with the extra bowler. I don't think you can play both of them.
So would you go with KL punt, or like out of those 3, Shreyas, KL, and punt, the 2 you're going with? It's going to pick 2.
Probably I'd go with Shreyas and probably KL.
Because I guess Punt hasn't played too much ODI cricket recently, and he's probably better test record at least. And then you obviously have the bottom. Well, if you pick Shreyas and then KL, then you have 6, 7, 8. So obviously Panda probably at 6.
Yes,
Then the Aksa, Jadeja, Shami, Bumrah, and then you have another toss-up between, do you pick another spinner and Kuldeep, or do you pick another seamer and Ashdeep? So which one would you go with?
Probably another spinner, because you have Hardik who's going to bowl seam anyway, so you still have 3 seamers, so Shami, Bumrah and Hardik can obviously bowl your 30 overs of pace. Take an extra spinner, I would say.
Now, I have an interesting question for you. Do you think Jasprit can get himself into that side? And keep in mind, he hasn't played a single game of ODI cricket for India yet.
I think he definitely should be in that side. How he gets in that side, I have no idea, unless Rohit Sharma, steps down again. Or what term did he use again for the test?
Rest
or
making himself unavailable.
Oh yeah, unavailable. Or something, because I guess at the moment at the top you have him opening. Who'd be opening
Gill.
with him? With Gill,
British has got a pretty good idea.
So Gill won't be. The only way is if for some reason Rohit Sharma doesn't play, because I don't think you'd play Jasprit in the middle order. But they might have other ideas. They did take him on this tour.
The fact that they took him into a tournament without playing a single game for India, in ODI cricket, is they're obviously going off his potential.
He definitely is a potential to be all-format player. That's what I think. Whether he gets a game on, I'm not too sure.
I rate that selection, because usually India are pretty passive with their selections. Like they pick the same people again and again, but I like that. It's a ballsy selection. I think it's a good one to include him. But who do you think would be their highest run scorer?
Highest run scorer probably, I would say probably Gill. He's been pretty good white ball for the last 2-3 years. So I'd probably go Gill, and he's right at the top, so he's got good potential to. He does have the habit of making big scores, so I would probably go with Gill.
No, Gill's pretty good pick. Want to go completely left field and go Aksa Patel? I think, I thought he looked really good in the 2020 World Cup, was it? I don't know, there's a World Cup every 2 years, so I've lost track, but whichever the last one was, he batted really well.
He is a bit underrated, I must say.
He can bat. Like, even in the tests against Australia, he batted like the best out of any Indian batter. So he can bat pretty well, and they've really shown flexibility in pushing him up the order to like number 4 and 5, so don't be surprised if he just goes up to 4 or even 5. To counter a spinner or something, because Kohli, KL, Shreyas, all right-handers. Rohit, Gill, all 5 are right-handers. Don't be surprised if they chuck Aksa
to break it up a bit, especially if they don't play punt.
Exactly, And I think Aksa's batting is better than Jadeja at the moment, in limited overs at least. For highest wicket taker, I can't go past him. Jasprit Bumrah. I mean, you've seen the way he's you've seen the way he's been bowling, and yeah, it just looks like no one can play him. I know those pitches were different because Australia was supporting the bowlers quite a lot if you're watching the game, and Pakistan conditions are usually pretty docile for seamers at least. So it'll be interesting to see what.
Well, I guess they're not playing in Pakistan.
Oh yeah, they're playing UAE. Yeah, the UAE
But
is
it's
similar.
similar-ish, yeah.
It's usually like dead for seamers.
I don't think I'd ever hear that phrase. Oh, they're playing in Pakistan.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't think we'll hear that. Yeah. But he has enough tricks and accuracy and mastering of what he does to. I think he'll get a few if not one, if not a few fifers. So yeah, I think him.
I'll probably go with Kohli. I feel like he does again go a little bit under the radar sometimes, but you know when there is a bit of turn, he's actually a good exploiter of it, and he does have a habit of getting like a bag, but it is doing a little bit.
Yeah. And then the last thing is the surprise package. So, I mean, I would go Jasprit if he was playing, but I don't think he's going to, unfortunately, make his way into that XI for at least a few games. I'll go with Akshar Patel because I think that is a surprise, right? That he's going to be a very valuable part of this XI. Yeah, I think he's been batting well. His bowling, look, I don't think it'll be that important, but he still has the role of containing, which is, you can say is important. It's in that boring play where in 50 over cricket you have 20 to 40 where it's boring cricket, and he's good at boring cricket, just dotting it. And I think him and Jadeja will be quite crucial through the middle order there. Yeah, I'm going to go with Akshar.
Yeah, I guess for me, my surprise package would be the same as my leading wicket take, would be Kuldeep. So
Okay,
I think he's also my surprise package as well in this case.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, and where do you think they'll finish up?
I think they'll finish finalists, but not champions. So,
Okay.
So runners up, yeah.
Oh, so copying what they did last time.
Mm.
Yeah. I think they'll get beaten by like Bangladesh, Pakistan. They'll crush them in the group stage. No, I mean, India always gets out of the group stage. They're group stage experts, but I think they'll get knocked out in the semi-final. I'll say, yeah. But I do want to lay it down that they, for whatever political reasons, like I don't even care about that, but they have the like advantage in terms of conditions. They're playing at the same place always. They don't have to travel and all that stuff. So, you know what? Like I have to say, this is a huge advantage for that. Like everyone has to go to them. I know it's not the players' fault or anything. Of course, it's the board and whatever higher up power that is dealing with that. But I think that advantage could come in very handy, especially for finals, because none of those other teams would have played in the UAE for fun. Like again, unless they played India already. But the other group, none of them would have played in the UAE before. While India, if they get to say, they will play in UAE. I think that will come into it. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I do think that's a bit of an unfair advantage towards India.
Yeah, it is that, to be honest.
Yeah. So I think we'll end the video there, and we'll see you guys for the next one.